welcome to another episode of Forever Stranded with Arturo Amaris. So I'm trying to get set up for my AE system, and I'm trying to make a place for it. Like a central area where I can do all of my, what processing needs to be done. So the AE system will go here, the inscribers will go here, and if I need to craft stuff outside of the AE system, I'll do it on the tables on the floor. So the first thing I want to do is there's some quests here. Okay, yeah, it won't let me do those until I have all of them. So let me go get what it'll take to make that stuff. And while we're over here, we'll talk about this. I finally got automated ore processing set up. It's not running at the moment, but I can throw some meshes in it if I can find the meshes. So if I throw meshes in this chest, it'll automatically get fed into the system, and it should start processing. It may take it a minute. Yeah, okay. So this one on the end here, this is just for, random material, like if I need to sieve soul sand or leaves or dirt or anything like that, I can just throw them up into that drawer there and it'll get fed into, there's an auto compressor, and then a heavy sieve. So way up there, there's a cobblestone generator that's feeding those hammerers. The one over here makes gravel, sand, and dust. There's compressors that turn those materials into the compressed version because I'm using heavy sieves. The material gets sieved here, and the byproducts get drawn out over to the drawer system. And the other materials come down where they get compressed, hammered again, and compressed. Now the dust only needs to get compressed. This is ready to go in furnaces just like that. The sand needs to get compressed and then hammered again and then compressed. And oh yeah, I can't click on it through the glass there. So for the gravel, it really needs to get compressed and hammered 2 more times. But I didn't really have room, and the iron ore sands, or not the iron ore sands, but the metal sands, those can go directly into the furnace too. I don't get quite as much increase in volume of the ores, but it's okay. I just, like I said, I just kind of ran out of room. So this works pretty well given a couple of gotchas. As long as you have a place in the drawers for everything, this will work just fine. Otherwise, everything kind of builds up and it spews stuff all over. Like there'll be stuff that lands way over here and it just really becomes a mess. And maybe we'll get more seeds out of it. I've been getting seeds every now and again when I harvest the ender pearls. Oops, that hurt. Oh, there was one. So it's kind of weird when you get your first couple of ender pearls, when you have like 1 or 2, they just don't seem to reproduce. But then once you kind of hit 4, it seems like there's much better chance of getting ender pearls. All right. So here are the inscribers and the presses, and we'll set them up. Let's see. The inscriber silicon press we'll put here. Then we'll do a logic press there, a calculation press, and an engineering press. I've got some silicon, so if I throw the silicon in here, it'll make printed silicon. Now, unfortunately, initially, all of this is relatively manual. Eventually I can make acceleration cards which will make this go faster. I think logic presses get gold. Those get, I think, pure Certus. Yeah, okay. And then diamond for the engineering press. All right, now to turn these into something that you can actually use, it takes a printed silicon, redstone, and whatever circuit type you're trying to make. Oh, I forgot to take the old one out. Okay, yeah. And that's how you make one of each of these processors. The logic processor, the calculation processor, and the engineering processor. Now these materials I will stash here, and that's where I'll store them while I'm processing things. The SAG mill here. Oh, I already put some clay in there. Yeah. This is how you make... Oh, it won't take those. You have to recombine them. This is where you get the silicone if you don't want to run sand through a pulverizer. Okay, so all that will run, we're going to do a lot of this off camera. And we need some of this vibrant alloy and that. And that should satisfy this quest here. So this is a choice reward, and you have to decide which one you want. I think energetic alloy. Okay, so this quest here, an ME controller, let's see. For some reason, did it not? Oh, the reward I accepted was energetic alloy, so that's why I don't have a loot chest or something there. So for an ME controller, I need pure Fluix crystals, an engineering processor, and skystone blocks. I believe I have all of that. Engineering processor, Fluix crystal, there, ME controller. And for that one, we get all of these items, an acceleration card, that'll be nice. And so we need to make an import and an export bus. Right, so I thought I brought iron. So that's the import bus. Here is the export bus. And that should satisfy that quest. And this one I choose. I think I want those, the Fluix dust. So a molecular assembler, I got some of those as quest rewards. Let's see if it will. Nope, it won't. I have to make one. Oh, wait. I think it just accepted that. It says it's complete. Choice reward. I'll take the circuits and a wireless crafting terminal. Is that right there? I need a dense energy cell, which I may have. No, those are energy cells. Okay, how do I make these regular energy cells? Fluix dust and crystals. And it doesn't care which kind of crystals they are. Quartz glass. I made a bunch of quartz glass. Where is it? There it is. I ran out of Fluix dust, which means I need to grind up. Can I do it in a sag mill? Maybe I better do it in a pulverizer. Okay. And we'll go cool off while that's happening, and we'll be back when those are done processing. Okay. We need to make what does it think it's missing? It's missing one of those. Got one of those right there. That's an engineering processor. Oh, that's a calculation processor. That's not an engineering processor. That's interesting. Why are those different colors? Oh, I already had it. I already had a dense energy cell. And those ones already have power in them too. I got those as quest rewards. Alright, so a Fluix pearl. That's a Fluix pearl. Quartz fiber. I need Certus dust. Oh god, I had so much Certus dust. I actually threw quite a bit of it in the trash because it was gumming up my system. The drawer was full, and so it wouldn't run. So I threw about 10 stacks of it away. About the same thing with flint. You know, it just produces so much of it, and you don't really need anywhere near as much as it produces. So I ended up throwing some of it into the trash. Let's see. So that just takes any kind of glass, which I don't have any on me here. Oh, wrong way. forgot I had more of this stuff over here. Okay. I just did just make some of that. So I think I've got everything it takes to make. I don't have a ME terminal. I got illuminated panels as a quest reward. I was getting ready to make annihilation planes to make that. Yeah, there we go. Do I have everything to make the crafting terminal now? I do. So in this one, I get all of these items. Oh, I get some memory. I get a lot of good stuff here. I don't think I have room for it all, so let's make a little room real quick. I got 2 loot chests. Let's see what they have. Emerald ore. And, oh, 16K ME storage cells. That's nice. All right, so now oh, that wasn't right. So this is going to be a relatively large AE system if I can get it all working. For some reason it keeps putting my crafting terminal on backwards. Alright, I don't understand. But we're going to try something real quick. For right now, I'm just trying to get it to work. Aha! I now have an AE system. Wonderful. It's not a huge AE system. At least not yet. But it's not a tiny one either. So for right now, it's basically just a great big chest. For now, I think we'll call the episode there. I hope you got some useful information out of this. AE systems can be a little tricky to set up, and the processors, creating the processors, can be a little complicated too, so I think this may help some of you. And if you did enjoy the video and did get good information out of it, it'd be great if you could leave a like on it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. That helps me out quite a bit. Thank you for watching. This is Arturo Ramirez signing out.